Hey, what's going on? Welcome to today's video on 7 different ways that we can build our confidence. Stay tuned. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to today's video on 7 different ways that we can build more confidence. Diving in, number 1, it starts up top. I'm talking the medulla oblongata, that information and gray matter in between your 2 ears. You see, we got a garden up there where we have negative thoughts that are taking over the garden. And if you don't take care of your garden, what happens? The weeds overgrow and they take over the garden. So what do we got to do? We have to take care of the weeds. And those weeds in our life are those negative thoughts. And we all have them. It's just a part of life. When somebody says, hey, there's that goal, go after it. And in our mind we say, I don't think I can do it. Not me. I don't have the experience. I'm not fast enough. I'm not tall enough. No one's ever done it before. These are all negative thoughts that we create in our own mind. And what do we got to do? We have to take that negative weed and we got to rip it out. And we have to replace that with a more positive, empowering seed. So if something negative comes up, I want you to change it and say, you know what? It just hasn't been done yet. I can do it. I just need to find a way how. It's coming. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. No matter what, take those negative thoughts, rip them out, and let's replace those with more positive, empowering thoughts. Number 2, know your stuff. If it's a product you're talking about or an industry, your position, the competition, the landscape of the environment of your business, know what you're talking about. I'm sure you've had conversations with people that didn't know what they're talking about and you could tell they were blowing smoke out of their butt and you did not want to do business with them anymore. And that's what you got to do. You got to be an expert. You got to know your products, know the industry, know the competition. The more you know about what you're talking about, the better you can ask questions and the better you can serve the people you're with. So, know your 3, act as if. So what am I talking about? Act as if. Act as if you are the person that you want to be. In your mind, close your eyes and envision the person that you want to be, the characteristics and the traits that you want to embody, and then live that every day. There's so many successful people that have said that I created this version of myself in my mind first. I lived as if I was that person, and then that person became me. Create that person in your mind of who you want to be, the characteristics and traits that you want to embody, and then live that every day. Number 4, dress for success. I remember my old boss telling me, dress for the job that you want, not the one you're in. Dress for the job that you want to eventually have, not the position that you're currently in. Now take time. I'm sure you've had this happen too, where you look in the mirror, you dolled yourself up, got a suit on, you got a nice blouse on, and you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, dang, I look good. That's confidence. And when you leave and you got that smile on your face and you got a dress that makes you look good, or you got a suit on that you're feeling confident in and it's a good hair day, and you look at yourself in the mirror with a big smile and you leave with a strut. You got that swag. And that is magnetic and people are drawn to that. That is something that we need to learn from and harness on a daily basis. So take your time to pick out your outfit. Take your time to make sure that your shirt is ironed and it looks good and that your clothes match and the shoes and the belt and all that stuff looks good. They got an old saying that you dress good, you look good, you feel good, you do good. So take the time to dress for success. Rolling into number 5 is that body language. I'm sure you've seen it on somebody where they were not confident, that something happened and their shoulders were slumped over. Their head was held down, and you could just hear it in their voice that they were not confident. Control your body language. It's a choice. So pull your shoulders back, put your head up high, give them good eye contact, smile, and that in itself will create a feeling of more confidence in what you're doing. So control your body language, talk a little faster, and have that smile on your face, and it will create that sense of confidence. Number 6, take massive action. Have you ever jotted a to-do list and you were checking them off? At the end of the day, when you checked off a lot of boxes on your to-do list, how did you feel? I know for most people, myself included, it feels great to be productive and efficient with my time. So make sure that you're taking massive action. Do a to-do list the night before or the morning of, and check those bad boys off. Make sure that you're using your time wisely and not wasting it, because again, at the end of the day, when you're looking good and you are effective and you are producing results, it just feels good. Last but not least, number 7 is be grateful. That is one of the biggest things that can change your perspective on life, is to look for things to be grateful for. Starting off early in the morning, start thinking of all the blessings in your life. If I were to put on a pair of red tinted glasses, what would happen? Instantly, everything would have a red tint to it. And the same thing when you put on those goggles that have a gratitude tint to it, you start to see things that make you aware that there's a lot to be grateful for. We're so blessed in this world, and there's so many things to be thankful for. If you condition your mind to look for things to be grateful for, you're going to find more things to be grateful for. So if you do these 7 things, if you control those negative thoughts and that inner voice in your head, you know what you're talking about, your products, the environment, the business, your customers. If you act as the person that you want to be, the traits and the characteristics, if you're dressing for success and controlling your body language, holding your head up high and smiling, talking with passion, if you take massive action and you are grateful, I can guarantee you that you will have more confidence. I hope you enjoyed the content today. Leave a comment below. If you have other tips and advice on what works for you on building your confidence, leave them below. Until next time, be great.